And Kansas investigators are worried a missing mother and her 2 children may be south of the border. Officials believe Martha Unger and her 2 daughters, ages 1 and 2, may have been forced into a religious rehab facility in Mexico. They haven't been seen since Friday night, and officials are worried a couple in their 50s urged them to go. NewsNation's Xavier Walton has the latest. Xavier, Martha's family has questions, and they're understandably worried.
Yeah, and with every passing hour, that worry, that concern, you know what, it continues to grow for family, for authorities, and especially when you consider those bizarre circumstances that you just laid out. That's why time is really important. Time is of the essence. Here's that photo of 23-year-old Martha Unger and her 2-year-old Haley, or excuse me, 2-year-old Madeline and 1-year-old Haley. You know what? The Kansas Bureau of Investigations issuing an endangered persons advisory for the mom and her 2 young daughters. This morning, you know what? Their whereabouts still unknown. And like you mentioned, the family reported them missing Friday just before 7 p.m. So we are going on some 60 hours since they were last seen, Nick.
Xavier, leading into you, I talked about that couple in their 50s. Why are investigators zeroing in on that couple? And what do we actually know about them?
Well, we know that their names are Courtney and Elizabeth Clausen. Authorities say that couple potentially may have coerced Martha Unger and her children into going to Mexico to join a rehab facility. Very bizarre. As to how they know the couple, that's still unknown. That's what we're still trying to figure out. But here's a picture of that couple. You've been looking at it. Authorities say that Courtney is about 6'2", weighs about 200 pounds. Investigators didn't really provide a description of Elizabeth, but as you can see in this photo, both are Caucasian, have brown hair, and are wearing glasses. And while authorities provided, that brief description, they really didn't say, how that couple knows Martha, the 23-year-old mom, and the children. That connection is something we are still trying to figure out, Nick. Investigators remaining pretty tight-lipped as we get now closer to 60 hours since they've last been seen.
Xavier Walton live for us this morning. Xavier, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.